In Retro Game of the Week, we dive into our game library and pick out a classic to see if it still holds up today. Let's grab a controller and play some
retro games.
This week we're playing Gran Turismo on the original PlayStation. The great handling, diverse car selection, good graphics and excellent soundtrack made it hands down the #1 race game in 1997. There suddenly was a game that felt both like a simulator and an arcade game, with enough game modes to keep you busy for weeks. What made Gran Turismo better than other race games was the fact that it had so much to offer. And it also went the extra mile on realism with absolutely outstanding graphics and realistic car handling. We could watch replays for days as they really showed off the power of the PlayStation. The realistic racing itself was refreshing. And even when you made a slip-up, it was fun using other cars as bumper cushions, knocking them into the side while you kept going. While other games would glorify only a few aspects of racing, this game brought everything out that made it the closest to the real thing at the time. Your cars weren't all over the top. They looked like the sports cars you saw in magazines and on the street. Even earning the credits for a new car took as long as it would in the real world. You would have to pass a lot of game time before you could unlock the cars you wanted. This was no Mario Kart. There were over 140 cars to race with, spread across multiple tracks and modes. All unlockable by winning more and more races and passing trials. Speaking of which, there were also driving tests included. Perhaps this was even the hardest part of the game, ranging from the trivial start and stop challenges to the extreme hairpin cornering and more. Finishing these tests granted you access to the simulation mode where you could race championships. Gran Turismo was the most sophisticated driving game of its generation. The realistic graphics, variety of game models and sheer number of different cars blew us away at the time. Gran Turismo redefined racing on consoles, and we'll always love it for that reason.